Well, now at 6, an elderly couple from Beech Grove fell victim to a growing scam targeting your parents and grandparents.
Call 6 Investigates' Kara Kenny spoke with the couple's grandson who helped thwart the scammers. She's working for you to explain how it works and how you can protect your family.
The Weavers have lived in Beech Grove for 50 years, a place they've grown to trust others. But now that sense of trust has shattered because of a growing scam. Shirley and Jerry Weaver live on a fixed income now that Jerry's retired from Ford. They got a phone call Friday saying their grandson had been in a car crash. He had a broken nose and received a DUI. The caller put their grandson on the phone and he sounded different.
And I knew that whenever you have a clamp on your nose, you don't sound like yourself.
To get their grandson Kyle out of trouble, they were told to mail $9,600 in cash. So they went to the bank and got it.
And I thought, well, it'll take us a while to pay it off. I hope we live that long.
The caller told them to put the money in 2 separate envelopes, label them, and send it to an address in New Jersey.
And he said his name was Danny Morgan. And then he told me to send it to this address.
And don't tell nobody.
And don't tell anyone.
But just before they were about to FedEx the money, Kyle called his grandma to ask about dinner plans.
I knew something was going on. I knew something was wrong by the tone in her voice. And she said, hey, I just talked to that guy, and we're about to send the money.
Kyle quickly realized his grandparents were victims of the growing grandparent scam.
So somebody messes with them, it makes you angry, but it also makes you scared.
We called Danny Morgan, or at least that's the name he gave the Weavers.
We're trying to get more information about that.
He told us we called a private number and asked how we got it.
Because you called them.
When we pushed further,
and he hung up.
The Better Business Bureau says the scammers are preying on the elderly's sense of trust and their desire to help their families.
So that scammer will call and they'll sound very knowledgeable, like they know about your family, they know the first names, they know who's related to who. So it's very easy to get fooled with that type of scam.
Thankfully, Kyle thwarted the scammers before his grandparents lost nearly $10,000. But it's easy to see the scammers still victimize the Weavers.
And I'm thankful that it wasn't hurt.
I'm all right.
The BBB says the best thing you can do when you get a phone call about a loved one is to hang up and call other relatives to verify the story. Working for you in Beech Grove, I'm Call 6 Investigates' Kara Kenny.
Kara, thanks, and consider it a red flag if they ask you not to tell anyone or if they ask you to wire money or send cash. Another way to protect yourself is to make sure your friends lists on social media are set to private. This way a scammer can't learn about your family members and use that info to scam you.